I want to dive into this one. It's about the stream, not the game, and it is when do we get a segment again showing people's work, the community highlight section of the
yes.
stream. Important because this segment is near and dear to me. I love this section to pieces, and it's true we haven't had this on the stream all that regularly, all things considered. It's actually quite infrequent now, and there are a couple of reasons. The first reason is that I am trying to just experiment with the just I guess setup of the stream in general. Like Snoot left and he left no hard rules at all. In fact, he even told me, "You do you. If you don't want to stream, don't stream. Whatever." But I do want to stream. I do want to keep the stream going almost weekly. But I do also want to experiment with again. There were talks of having devs other than Hannah. Now we've just been shit busy, and Hannah is great company, so it's just been working out with us two so far. But having like a rotating second chair, maybe for actual dev talks, like an hour nitty gritty with other departments, having 3 chairs open, etc. Gameplay segments like today, showcases, events like PIO, pass it on, etc. And highlights definitely have a place in that, and highlights definitely should be on the show more often, I feel too. I felt that lately. The second more pressing issue with the highlights is that people don't quite realize how much effort, or honestly, effort is probably the wrong word, but still how many hours, like actually hours, they take to set up properly for the stream. To have them comply with the stream setup, to have them just functional, organized, to have
find them.
Sorry?
To find them
in the first place, and to pick between what I want to show, because there are always, without exception, more highlights than can fit in one segment every goddamn week. So having to pick favorites, setting the slides up, having my own notes ready, and then the behind-the-scenes magic, like the system that we have in place at the moment, at this point black magic, because literally not even Snoot could work with this like actual setup properly. He just used what was left. Every person who has had a hand in setting up the Excel functions to translating the slides into slides for the show has since left, and working with that thing is cumbersome as shit. So TLDR, it's a lot of hours to get properly done. And I would like to press it in more often. And despite me working with different setups for the stream, I would like to have these back more often. All this said, next week on Tuesday, there will be a standard highlight section. There will be. So that's the long and short, well, long, I guess, of that.
We had someone mention in chat that, because when we were talking about like pulling in devs to sort of interview devs, someone mentioned Yannick, our music guy. Would be fun. If he's up to it.
Yeah. God, I love audio. Audio presentation in games. It does so much. It's like, I could never play games with just muted, deafened. If there's no highlights this week, doesn't mean you'll do a stream next week with no state of dev or QA. No, there will be a state of dev and QA to make up for it. I can also prep you for the fact already, chat, that next stream will most likely be me going solo, unless I can find a company other than Hannah, because she will be busy.
I will be busy learning about how to make games more accessible for people with disabilities, and just in general, you know. Pretty good.